Welcome back. I'm Mike.
I'm Gordon.
And we're the G&M team.
Located in Prescott, Arizona with Realty One Group, Mountain Desert.
So we're here to talk to you today about home inspections, why you should have a home inspection, what to expect from a home inspection, whether you're a buyer or whether you're a seller. So Gordon's going to talk to you about why a buyer would want a home inspection.
Obviously, when you're buying a home, you want to know about the home itself. You have so much to go: electrical, AC, appliances. Your home inspector is a licensed person who will actually go through the entire house. It takes about 4 hours for, I would say, about a 1,500 square foot house. They go in, they check, make sure all the outlets are ground. They make sure that the washer, dryer work.
The hot water heater works. They climb on the roof. They climb underneath. They check every outlet there to make sure that all the circuit stuff, they check out the breaker box. I mean, these guys go from top to bottom when they're inspecting a house.
It's a visual inspection, but at the end of it, you will actually get a report that actually shows everything from mandatory fixes and what I like to call fluff fixes.
They also look for termites. So what they'll do is they look for all that stuff, but because they don't specialize in roofing, because that's not what they do, they don't specialize in plumbing. They just look to see if there's issues in any of those areas, and then in the home inspection, they come back and say, we found this, but we recommend that you have a licensed roofer, if it was a roofing issue, come out and look at the roof. So they'll make their recommendations for the specialized person in that field if they feel like whatever they found warrants that somebody that's licensed to do that should really take a look at this. Am I correct?
Absolutely. When you talk about termites, I would always ask to get a termite report. Have your local home inspector give you either a termite report if they're licensed, or a third party to get that termite report done, just to make sure the home is safe from termites. What about the seller?
On the seller side, it's a little bit different than on the buyer side. So the buyers are doing it.
Who pays for it?
Well, the buyer ends up paying for the report at the end, because the home inspector will not give them the home inspection until they've been paid. So they typically make that arrangement before they even go out to the house. But when the inspection report comes out, the buyer has the ability to research that and then come back to the seller and ask the seller for anything they might want fixed or repaired. And that's during the buyer's due diligence and inspection period that they'll contact the seller. So on the seller's side, he'll end up getting this report and this request from the buyers on items that they feel need to be fixed. Sometimes the sellers are absolutely surprised on what it was, because they've been living there and they're the ones that know the house better than anybody else, and they had no clue as to what was being found. Sometimes they will know about it and have already taken care of whatever the repair is, and they've got a good explanation as to why this doesn't need to be repaired, because they've got receipts for them doing the actual repair themselves. So at that point, then the buyer and seller negotiate on whatever they would like regarding any repairs if they are necessary, and then be able to move forward with the closing of the house. Stop.
Sorry guys, Mike hit his keychain.
It was in my pocket. I didn't even move.
It's all good. Are we still recording? But just remember, buyers do order that home inspection, the sellers review it. The sellers do have the ability to get a home inspection prior to putting it on the market.
So after everything that we've talked about with home inspections, if you have anything that's popped up on a home inspection you'd like to share with us, or have any questions when it comes to home inspections, please don't hesitate to reach out to us, and let's talk about it.